welcome to my channel. My name is Martine, and if you are new here, I do videos on Vedic astrology mainly, but also with some tropical insights, and I focus on both relationship and natal astrology. And if you like this video and you would like to see more content from me, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel. Also consider clicking the notifications bell if you want to see when I will post a new video. Also, if you are interested in a private reading, I do readings in astrology on a variety of topics ranging from relationship readings to career to transits for 2-3 years, or solar return charts or predictions for 1 year, etc. You are free to email me at the email address that I will leave in the video description, and I can send you a pricing list and reading options and any other details that you might require. Also, I want to mention that I have started membership options on this channel, and the short of it, just to give you the short perks that you will get if you choose to join the membership section, you will get 1 extra video per month for each membership stage or tier. So for the first tier, you will get 1 extra video per month. For the second tier, you will get 2 extra videos per month, so you will have access to level 1 and level 2 videos. And for level 3 or third tier, you will get 3 extra videos per month. The level 1 and level 3 videos are going to be on a variety of topics, so basically anything related to astrology, but it will be content that is not shown on my regular usual videos, right? So this is members only exclusive content, and it can range from, tips and tricks on how to read a horoscope to, I haven't done this yet, but I plan on doing maybe members only astrological synastry for famous couples, for instance, or the analysis of famous people's horoscopes, but then I can also get into divisional charts, etc., etc. So all kinds of things. The level 1 or second tier of membership options is especially related to synastry astrology topics, meaning relationship-oriented astrology. So this could be things like how to discover which kind of partner archetype is right for you according to your horoscope, or it could be, again, different characteristics, whether you're going to have a good marriage according to your horoscope or a less than stellar marriage. But you can find more concrete examples in the lists that you will find in the video description, because I have added the playlists where you can already see all the videos that I have posted in each members section. So yeah, you can see what videos you will have access to from the ones that I have already done. But I will continue to post, like I said, 1 extra video per month for each level of membership. And in addition to that, in the members only section, you will have access to members only polls, and you will also have priority when it comes to getting your comments replied to on my channel. And you will also have stickers that basically show up next to your username that show that you are a member, and a couple of exclusive emojis. All right, so that's pretty much all the perks that you can have as a member on my channel. If you're curious, you can check the video description for more details as well, or you can click the join button under any of my videos to also see the prices, because the prices will be shown in your local currency. All right, in addition to the members only section, I also have a tarot channel, and I post there semi-regularly, and I will be linking the tarot channel in the video description as well as in the pinned comment. It's called Martine's Tarot. So if you are curious about tarot, if you're into it, maybe check out my channel, maybe subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much for listening to this intro. And now I'm going to get straight into today's topic. So hello, today is going to be a really short video that I have been thinking about, talking about for a while. I may have mentioned it briefly in some other videos, and that is the Mercury-Sun conjunction in the natal chart. I will start by saying that this aspect can be interpreted in a multitude of ways. The very basic one being that it shows an increase in intellectual abilities, but that is not the main aspect that I want to focus on, but rather focus on the one that I find most interesting because it's connected to karma and, let's say, things that really cannot be linked to things like psychology, unlike other aspects of astrological placements. Instead, it's just purely, metaphysical. And it's the fact that according to Vedic astrology, traditional Vedic astrology, this conjunction is basically seen as a, quote, instant karma, end quote, aspect. And, okay, maybe instant karma is not the best name because it's not like an immediate how should I put it? Not an immediate reaction to anything you do badly, but rather the fact that if you have this conjunction, it means that you will have to settle your debts in this lifetime. So that means that anything you do in this life that is shady, illegal, like hurting other people, anything that is basically just not in accordance to the laws of the universe, the laws of justice, is something that you're going to have to pay for in this lifetime. And you see it often with famous people who go through a serious downfall, that they do have this aspect. And probably not all of them, to be fair. I haven't checked to see the proportion or anything like that. But it did strike me, especially recently with the case of P. Diddy, the rapper. I was really curious because as soon as I heard some of the stories that were coming out, I'm not entirely surprised because, that whole world seems very corrupt, to be fair, but whatever. I'm not talking about Hollywood here. But one thing that I wanted to say is, I was really curious. I started looking for his horoscope. Now, according to some sources, his time of birth is not known. Other people do give a time of birth, but the time of birth is not really relevant because irrespective of how you look at it, he does have the Sun-Mercury conjunction in Libra, which again kind of speaks volumes about the fact that he didn't have a great father figure because Sun is debilitated in Libra. So this kind of links to what I have said in the video I did on, men with daddy issues as well, but won't get too much into that. I'm going to link the related videos in the video description if you want to, do more in-depth investigation into the topic. But it's kind of fitting, isn't it, that this person who was very successful for a long time has this Sun-Mercury conjunction. He was very successful doing a lot of criminal stuff for decades, and somehow, it caught up with him. And the most interesting part, actually, according to the time of birth that is given, it puts his ascendant in Scorpio. And that would also, and also the dasha is, the dasha that he was going through was the dasha of Rahu. And the subdasha of Venus, literally the subdasha of Venus for him started on the 6th of September 2023. So relatively recently, right? It's really fitting. And right after this dasha hit, this subdasha hit, he, started being investigated. I think he was arrested, wasn't he? I hope so. Or at least he's going through a trial. And it's really funny because in his horoscope, he also has Venus very prominently placed. And Venus also rules young women, to be fair. And then he was also going through the dasha of Rahu, which happens to be the lord of Swati, which is the nakshatra that both of his Sun and Mercury are placed in. I would say that that's probably connected. Although, to be fair, the dasha itself started a long time ago. It also happened while Saturn was transiting over his natal Rahu, and Saturn is the lord of karma. So anyway, not to get too in depth with this, but the fact that he has this conjunction, if I would have looked at a horoscope and saw this, I would have said immediately that this is the kind of conjunction that does not allow you to get away with shady crap. Like, you might be able to if you have other placements, but not if you have this placement. Sooner or later, God is gonna cut you down, like in that song. What is the song? I forgot. It's something by Johnny Cash. Two other famous mass criminals who also were caught. Harvey Weinstein also has the conjunction between Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter, of all planets. Here we have the great benefic going dark, in Pisces. And then Ghislaine Maxwell also has the Sun-Mercury conjunction. Now, again, it could also explain why some people are able to do horrible things their entire lives and they go to their graves without ever being accountable for their actions, and other people, like any misgiving, any injustice that they create, they're going to be called into justice for eventually. So yeah, these are just some, a few famous examples that I have found. But let's not forget, also, it makes sense, and it's kind of interesting to me, especially when you think about the fact that, what's her name? Rose McGowan, the woman who started the whole Me Too movement. She said that, Weinstein was basically just the tip of the iceberg. So it's the same thing probably with Epstein, who, by the way, also had the sun conjunct Mercury and also conjunct Rahu, which again explains a lot, but won't get too much into it. If you want to see more details about, daddy issues and all that, I'm going to be linking some videos in the video description so you can check it out yourself. But I just want to tell you, kids, that if you have this placement, don't even think about doing anything shady, because you will end up having to pay for it in this lifetime. I'm not 100% sure why this is. I just know that it's an interpretation given, from older times, ancient times. I don't know, like, this is a karma aspect that forces you to end all of your debt. Like I said, clear your debt by the time you leave this lifetime, basically. So whereas other people who don't have this placement, like I said, they could get away with a lot of crap because they're not meant to pay for their bad deeds entirely in this lifetime, but they will be held accountable in a next incarnation, if we are to believe in incarnation, which of course those of us who follow Vedic astrology truly do believe in. So this is all I wanted to say. I just thought it was an interesting thing to talk about, and also like a kind of, semi-warning thing. Like, you should be careful if you have this aspect. You want to be fair, because anything that, like I said, if you're not fair, you're going to be held accountable for your actions eventually, right? So that's what I wanted to say. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have, of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the notifications bell if you want to see when I post another video, and also comment in the comment section with any feedback you have to give on this topic, or anything you would like to add. Of course, if you know of any other examples, it would be great. I'm really curious to hear about that. So, yep, hope to see you at my next video.